Hello. What's going on? I was thinking today, right? I was thinking about all the men and women who they take their loved one for granted because they think they always gonna be there. I'm talking about a man and a woman relationship. Hello, Reginald. They know they're not treating them right? The man, he know he cheating around, got a side chick. The woman, she knows she taking him for granted. You know what I'm saying? Treating him like he gonna always be there. People who treat people like they're gonna always be there because they got that attitude, that God complex, thinking that that person is never gonna leave. They like, she ain't about to leave me. Man, I got that woman sprung. She love me. She ain't going nowhere. Or the woman, man, I'm the best thing he ever had. He ain't going nowhere. He just talking smack. He ain't going nowhere. The people who take those loved ones for granted, you take those people for granted because you just know they're always going to be there. And that you can do them any kind of way you want and they never going to leave because you're the best thing that they've ever had. That's your thoughts. Man or woman. And then when you least expect it, somebody sneaks right up behind you when you're not paying attention and takes the very one that you thought would never go anywhere. What's going on, Miss White? Thought you know, because somebody is always watching. Somebody is always looking at what you have, what you mistreating, what you don't appreciate. Somebody else is always looking at it, saying, man, if I had him, whew, or man, if I had her, shit. You always got somebody who's looking at what you take for granted, and they just thinking, man, if I ever had a chance. And then one day you do that one more thing because she or he already said one more thing and I'm done. If he cheats on me one more time, I'm finished. If she does that one more time, I'm out of here. If she disrespects me in front of my boys one more time, I ain't taking no more. If she hits me one more time, I'm not gonna hit her. I'm just gonna roll out. If he hits me one more time, I'm done. You do something that one more time, and that person says, I'm done. And that other person or someone else is in the background who've been waiting for you to mess up. They've been waiting. They've been looking at that gem, that diamond in the rough, and they've been thinking, man, if I had him in my life, I would treat him like a king. Or man, if I had her in my life, she wouldn't want for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that person that you've been treating like a doormat, you've been walking over him or her for years, thinking they ain't never going nowhere. And then when you least expect it, people take people for granted. You know what I'm saying? Stop mistreating the ones who love you. And then once that man or that woman or whoever finally takes away the one thing that you've been taking for granted, then you start to looking at them. Because when the 80% leaves, you left with 20%, you like, oh, snap. Man, my woman, I never had to worry about this when I was with my woman, man. When she was here, man, I never had nothing to worry about. She always took care of this. But you looking at the 20% that you was messing around with and thinking that you're going to get that same treatment. Or you looking at that 20% of a man who all he was good for was a good lay. Because you didn't let go of the king who made your house run like clockwork, who the kids loved. Now you're looking at this 20% and you expecting him to do what 80% did. That ain't about to happen. You looking for someone who was never husband material to do husband type stuff. Or you looking at a woman who was never wifey material to do wifey type stuff. No, that's not how that works. Too many times people take for granted the people that's in their life. They're always looking over the field. They can't appreciate the queen or the king they got with them because they're always looking at somebody else and looking over the field or looking over the fence, and they mistreating, disrespecting, hurting the one that loves them unconditionally. You know? I was just thinking about that. All the people who... Can you see me? All the people who take people for granted because you think they're always going to be there. You ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Man, she be alright. She put a little ice on that bruise. She be okay. She always whining. I ain't even hit her that hard. Man, he always tripping. You know what I'm saying? He always tripping. He always fussing about little stuff. Me going out all the time, being drunk and doing drugs and stuff. Like he ain't never did nothing. He always tripping. You know, you got people like that. Not realizing. Snap. My phone fell. Not realizing. Oh shit. Let me get up off here for a second. I done spilt my damn coffee. Dropped my phone. Darn it. Where is the phone? Thank God I didn't know coffee get on it. So anyway. Oh, thank God I had clothes in my car. Yeah, I guess that means I didn't need that anymore, that coffee. So, show love. What's going on, Robert? Don't take your man or your woman for granted. You know what I'm saying? Or the one who loves you, even if it's not a romantic thing, if it's a business partnership, don't take them for granted. Don't take for granted that person that you can trust. Don't take people for granted, man. Thinking they always gonna be here. Thinking they ain't never going nowhere. Don't do that. Because when you least expect it, that man or that woman, that person, that business partner, whoever, that you just thought would never go nowhere, will be gone. There was one thing that R. Kelly used to say. Because I used to, I feel bad for what he's going through. If he did do it or he didn't do it, I still feel bad because if he did do it, that means there's some mental, emotional things that's going on that I feel bad for. And if he didn't do it, then I feel bad for him being blamed. Whatever. I'm not even tripping on him one way or the other at this exact moment. But he once had a song that he said, when a woman's fed up, there ain't nothing you can do about it. And I remember I used to sing that song all the time when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Because I just love the melody. But it's the truth. And I'm sure it's as true for a man too. When a person is fed up, when they have finally decided that if they can't do it no more, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I done gave him all my young life. I can't do this no more. I done gave her all my youthful years. I can't do this no more. When a woman or a man is fed up, truly fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. You can cry a river. But when they walk away and they serious, ain't nothing you can do about it. You will, especially if you've been replaced by somebody who recognizes their worth. Man is fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. I know a lot of people probably wondering, like, Patricia, why are you singing all about love and romance and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. You know, there's times when I feel stuff. And it just be in my spirit. And right now, it's in my spirit about love and relationships and new love. And I don't know, it's just in my atmosphere. It's just in my spirit, you know? It's just in my spirit. It's in my spirit. You know? I think that the love between a man and a woman is the most beautiful thing that God put on earth. But sometimes we take each other for granted. You're looking for, you have unrealistic expectations, you know? What's going on, Kim? What's going up, Michael? Have unrealistic expectations. You know? You got the media got you all jacked up about what love is, you know? Love is more than a pretty smile and a big butt and big boobs or big muscles or money. Love is more than that. Love is still being able to smile even years later when the smooth skin has turned to wrinkles. You know? Love is truly loving somebody unconditionally. How many of you can say that if the person you're with got into an accident, you will still love them enough to be there no matter what and take care of them? That's love. Hey, what's going on, Marvin? Love is unconditional. So you can't take people for granted, thinking they always gonna be there. They could be here today, gone tomorrow. Y'all have a nice evening. Hey, Marvin, see you at the... where's the rain and the snow, Marvin? I don't see it. I was saying that all day yesterday, like, they keep talking about this snowstorm that's about to hit Atlanta, but I swear, I don't see nothing in the clouds. You know, is it hitting above the clouds? Like, way above the clouds? I would wipe their butt with XYZ. What? Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I missed the what? I missed the snow? I don't know, because I'm like, what happened? What's going on, Alonda? I don't know what happened. Because I promise you, the sky just as pretty as it want to be. Clouds, just a few clouds. I don't see none of what they said. Unless it's far off in somewhere. I don't see it. They didn't cancel. They didn't close half of Atlanta. I swear to goodness. They better tell them meteorologists. I can't even pronounce it. They better tell the weatherman stop drinking before he go look at that map. I don't know. Anyway, y'all have a good day.